How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Nights and Magic episode discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is episode 2 and episode 3. Now, episode 2 was mostly a definitely action-packed episode. My god, Ernesty, you definitely were the frickin' prime subject right there. I love the fact that the second episode was just full of action, because we got to see as to how these silhouette knights actually involve themselves in this kind of lore. And it seems that they're not supposed to run the way that Ernesty was actually piloting. They're supposed to be more rigid and more stiff, and the way that they're supposed to move is literally like a robot, you know? But the way Ernesty moves it, he moves it more like in a fluid motion, like a human being. That made it seem so like as if he was really fighting an extension of himself. But it was hilarious because, like I said, the episode that they do kind of draw in the fact that because Ernesty's a child, that every one of the adults are kind of looking at him like, the heck? It was you piloting that machine? We thought it was actually one of our own men. And it was hilarious. But the thing is that I do want to know more about is the magical creatures that are involved in this lore. If you guys think about episode 2, that's what kind of really like not triggered me, but more, let's say, it kind of intrigued me in the fact as to what the heck is going on with these creatures. Where did they come from? Are these creatures actually brought because of the god of this world itself, or were these creatures actually man-made themselves? Because remember, guys, energy is never created. It's always being just used every single time. It's never, remember, guys, basic rule right there of the nature itself. But anywho, the point is, episode 2, my bad. Ooh, where am I thinking of? Episode 2 was definitely worth to watch, and I can't wait to see more of the actual mecha battles, like with the kaiju battles too. I want to see more of those kaiju battles. I want to see an enemy where it's actually making its way down to the castle, because this giant behemoth of a creature, it looked as if like it really was not necessarily man-made, but it just seemed like it wasn't something of nature. Because remember, this creature was definitely like had magical enhancements. So it goes on to say, like, wait a minute, did somebody enhance it, or did the god of this world was actually making these creatures to make the humans actual fight against? Like I said, I'm wondering like as to how that's gonna go. But needless to say, that was episode 2, full on action. Loved it to the very end. Now episode 3, it kind of involves more of the fact that as to what we see after Ernesty's actual combats from fighting that behemoth of a creature, and it seems that now he's actually trying to evolve and actually create more of these mecha suits for the actual storyline itself, because he saw that the mecha suits are actually run out of mana, and they need something more of a supportive ability in order to fight against these kind of creatures. Because like I said, that the way that these knights are basically handled, they kind of seem very minuscule, and they seem very not minuscule, but it seems like they're too limited to what they can do, when in reality they can be brought upon more and more and actually have more hands. Kind of like a Gundam, they can actually be extra arms, it could be a gun, a knife, like a lot of stuff that can actually be used there, in a sense. That's what Ernesto was kind of doing. And the thing about it too is the fact that he was working with the engineers, and even asked the king himself in the actual episode to request, not necessarily to have one of the silhouette knights, but instead he asked, can I have the knowledge of how to build one? That in itself said a lot about the main character, and it changed my mind as to saying that this anime is definitely worth to watch, because the thing is that he can grab a silhouette knight if he asks the king, yes, but what's the point of him asking a silhouette knight if he does not know how to fix it or anything? So instead he asked, let me learn the schematics, let me know everything about the silhouette knight. I think he called it Ethereon, or I don't know if that's like something based off a fairy tale. I don't know, but the thing is that it's some kind of the magical components of what the machine can do. Because the thing is, remember, Ernesty wants to create his own mecha in itself. That I can't wait to see what he's doing, because the episode 3, it kind of really pivoted towards that kind of reaction and more of the information regarding as to how they're building this like test subject that has extra arms, of much great strength of the mechas themselves, but in reality it kind of costs too much mana when you're creating too much for the machine that can handle. It was interesting to see that. But I want to see more as to what they're going to do with more of the mechas, what kind of mechas they're going to incorporate, and what kind of creatures they're going to bring about the episodes themselves. But let me know down in the comments below, guys, what are you guys' thoughts on the anime itself. Firstly, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought, like I said, it's definitely worth to watch now. I can't wait to see what the main character has to offer. He really is he's a bright student, guys. That is definitely bright. But like I said, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Nights and Magic episode discussions. And as always, see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.